everybody. It is Tuesday, which means it is Technique Tuesday, and I'm going to be showing you a fun coloring technique. So usually when we talk about coloring, we're usually using white cardstock, but today I'm going to show you how you can color on colored cardstock. So hopefully I don't have as many issues today as I did last Friday with my Fancy Fold Friday. Because I think it was my computer. I've updated it, so I'm hoping everything's going to work okay today. So I'll just show you the card we're going to be making. So this is it here. We are going to be using one of the Sale-a-Bration items called A Touch of Ink. And I've used 3 images from this stamp set. And I guess we'll just get into it. So I no longer have my picture in the top of the page just because I found it slowed down the video a little bit. And I'm hoping you guys can hear me better today. You know, please leave some comments and let me know how the video is today. Hopefully it's much better than last Friday. I had a lot of troubles. But before we get going, I just wanted to talk about an upcoming class I'm having. So these are going to be the cards for the class. We are going to be having it on, oh god, which day did I book now? I gotta look at my calendar. February 4th at 7 p.m. We're going to be doing a Zoom class to make these 4 cards. And there are 4 options to register. So if you would just like the card kit because maybe you already have this stamp set or you prefer to use another stamp set, you can purchase the kits for $20. Your second option is if you purchase the stamp set. So this is the stamp set here. So just for $8 more, you'd purchase this, so it's $28, and I'll throw in the card kits for free, and then you can make all the cards using the exact same products I have. Option 3 is you get the bundle. So the bundle is $50, so it includes the punch, so you can punch out your own strawberries or extra strawberries for the cards, or any little flowers or leaves. So this is the bundle here. If you purchase this for $50, I will include this card kit for free. And then your fourth option is that you want some Sale-a-Bration items. So we're going to add on a couple items. So you're going to get the bundle, and then you want to add on your Granny Apple Green Stampin Blends and your Daffodil Delight Stampin Blends. That'll give you everything you need to make these cards, and I will include this kit for free. As well, because you're going to be spending over $60, you get to pick a free Sale-a-Bration item. So let me know if you're interested. I need to know by January 22nd, just so that I have enough time to get everything ordered in, and then I can come out and hand deliver it to your place for you. So anyway, let's get going with our card. So we're just going to be doing a fun coloring technique. So we are going to be coloring on cardstock. Again, I'm using the Sale-a-Bration item. It's called A Touch of Ink. And you can get this stamp set for free right now with a $120 order. So if you are planning on placing an order and it's over $120 and under $200, make sure you enter this as your free item and use the January hostess code scrolling at the bottom of your screen. For everybody who uses that code in the month of January, I'm going to enter you into a draw for some more free products. So why wouldn't you, right? So we'll just get going here with this card. So you're going to want to start with a card base. So I've got some thick Whisper white cardstock that measures 8.5 inches by 5.5 inches, and it's scored at 4 1/4. So I'm just going to fold my base and burnish it with my bone folder. And then for our card front, you're going to want a piece of soft suede cardstock. This measures 4 inches by 5 1/4. And then you're going to need a piece of crumb cake cardstock. This measures 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. And that's just so that it gives you a nice dark border with the soft suede cardstock, okay? Now, I've already stamped a couple of our images. So I've stamped them in Versamark ink. and then I've heat embossed them with some white embossing powder, and I'm just gonna do the same and add my hummingbird on. So here's my Versamark, and I'm just gonna stamp my little hummingbird about there. And I'm gonna take my white embossing powder, just gonna sprinkle it on. Just like so, and put any of the excess ink back into the jar, and I like to blow off any extra. And then I'm just going to get out my heat emboss tool and heat set that, so just bear with me a moment while we have some noise going on here. Oh, you know what? Actually, I grabbed my clear embossing powder, so before I set this, I'm going to wipe it off. I'm just going to get one of my blends and brush off the clear embossing powder because I don't want that. Oh, look at that. Made an error, hey? Where is my white? Oh, my white is right there, right in front of me. My apologies, guys. Let me redo this. So I'm going to get my Versamark ink. And now, because I've made an error and already made it a little bit sticky, I'm just going to get my little embossing buddy and make it not so sticky. There we go. Now this should work right. Sorry, I really should check the colors I'm grabbing. Okay, so I need to look over top of this so that I can line it up again. Okay, there we go. So I'm just going to put my Versamark ink down again. Okay, just like that, and we're going to go over with the white. White this time, not clear. And knock the extra back into the jar. I thought it looked a little odd when I was doing it here. Okay, put this jar away. Now I'm going to heat set again. So just bear through the noise here. And I'm doing it from underneath just so that you guys can see how it's heat setting. There we go. Oh, he's got a little bit on his wing still. There we go. All right, so just like that. And the coloring technique we're going to use here, so I'm just going to sweep away some of this embossing powder because I seem to have a lot everywhere. Thanks, Sharon. It is cute, isn't it? I'm in love with this stamp set. So I'm going to start by coloring my card. So what I've got here is our Stampin Chalk marker, which works great for coloring on colored cardstock. So the reason why I'm coloring with this is because I wanted white flowers on my card. So I've got a white outline with my embossing powder, and now I'm just going to color it in white with the chalk marker. And I love the look this gives. So I'm just going to color in all my flowers. And we got one down here. All right. Okay, and now I bet you didn't know you could color on color. So I've got some of my Stampin Blends. So this is our light Granny Apple Green. And I'm just going to color in all the leaves on my flower. Just like so. This is a fun coloring technique because usually when you think of coloring you think of like white cardstock or white paper, but you really don't need it. You could use any color you want. Now I've seen with the chalk marker, I've seen people use quite dark shades of cardstock and stamped a flower image just like I have and heat embossed it, and then they've colored the flowers white and just left the petals the same color as the cardstock, and it looked really pretty. And then I'm just going to take, so this one is Dark Pool Party, and I'm just going to color in my hummingbird. So I'm going to do parts of his wings here, and we'll do his belly and his tail. So I'm just going over wherever there's any cardstock showing. And then I'm going to use, so this is light purple posy. I'm going to color in the rest of my hummingbird. Again, just going over wherever there's cardstock showing. And then I've got my light mango melody, and I'm just going to color in the centers of my flowers a little bit. Okay, so just like that. And I'm just going to get my Stampin' Seal now, and I'm going to glue my crumb cake cardstock to my soft suede cardstock. Can you, Sharon, if you're still listening, can you comment and let me know if the volume's better? I know we had some troubles last Friday, and I think I've fixed the problem. Alright, and then I'm just going to get a scrap piece of Whisper White cardstock, and I've got this cute little saying that says "Thinking of You" from the Touch of Ink stamp set. And I'm just going to stamp this in soft suede. And I'm going to get my 1.5 inch punch out here. Punch that out. And then it's just a matter of assembling your card. So I'm going to put my card front onto my card base, again using some Stampin' Seal. Just like that. And I'm going to put the Thinking of You punched image out onto the front of my card using some dimensionals. I'm just going to put that in the top left corner. And because I feel like every card needs like some sort of bling, I'm going to add some rhinestones. So another great use, I always use my Take Your Pick tool for rhinestones. I find it really handy. Then I don't have to worry about grabbing them with my nails or losing them. I just find it easier to place. I'll put one up there. And there we go. That's it. Our card is done. How cute and fast and simple was that? And it's almost monotone, but you've added these colors with the Stampin' Blend. So super cute. I love it anyway. I hope you guys enjoyed this card. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your week. We will see you Friday at noon. I'll be live again with another fancy fold technique. Have a great rest of your week, everybody, and happy stamping!